Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Cardano itself, see what is happening, and of course what we could be expecting as we go into the Friday morning. So let's waste no more time and get right into it. So if we're looking at the broader market, we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback for majority of the coins. And again, if you do watch all my updates, I've explained this as of now, but then that is because of Bitcoin. But if you only watch ADA updates, we're seeing BTC see a little bit of a minor pullback, which is impacting majority of the altcoins. But Cardano had a massive move yesterday, and that was something we all been waiting for quite some time. So that is where the excitement really lies right now for ADA. And recently on that specific update, I saw some of the haters, and again I just don't understand how people actually hate the fact that they actually got to take their time out of their day to click on a video, actually watch it, or even not even watch it, but take your time out to actually comment some hate comment. Most of the time these are the people that actually don't want these projects to move towards higher prices. So if you're looking at ADA, it's down about 3.3%, nothing to worry about. If we're looking at it on the weekly time frame, ADA is up 15.2%, and on the monthly up 31.1%, but that's not what we're here for. The excitement is somewhere else, and that's what I'm going to show you guys right now. So if we're looking at the price of ADA right now, currently sitting at 67.3 cents, we're also down about 2% over the past 24 hours, and Bitcoin comparative with the market cap currently sitting at $23.6 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at 1.26 billion. So in terms of its price, it's holding really good compared to yesterday. You guys might not really understand that because, of course, people want to see the price continue towards the upside, start heading towards yearly highs after yearly highs. But believe it or not, we actually did set a new yearly high yesterday. So one thing you need to kind of realize is that, the entire market is seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. So of course, Cardano is going to correlate to Bitcoin's price movement. But, what's happening right now with its price, it's what we need to be looking at. So I'm going to get into that. But before I get into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So there's a lot of conversations that people are having with ADA, in terms of where it ranks for layer one and where it ranks in terms of developers coming in showing some interest. And that's what I really want to kind of have this entire conversation about today. But if you're looking at Bitcoin Dominance Index, it's pretty much at 54.3%. Not much has changed. And of course, BTC is at $61,461 above 60K support line, and that is lovely to see. And of course, if you did watch my other updates, I kind of mentioned this before, but if you did not, we did see BTC closing its monthly daily candle above $60,000 support, which is really amazing to even picture. And honestly, like I've said in my previous update, if anyone came up to me and said, "Hey, Crypto ZX, we are about to see BTC hitting $64,000 on February 28th," I would have laughed. I would have that's not possible. Because reason as to why I'm saying this is because the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level is always the level that is the hardest to break. The reason why it's the hardest to break is because it's the all-time high territory. So all the leverage traders, whales that are going to try their best, literally the absolute best, to keep the price down. And so the price of BTC or whichever asset class is in the 23.6, so it doesn't break towards all-time highs. But we saw the opposite happen with BTC because we literally saw $200 billion with a B flow in to Bitcoin, and that is huge. Huge stuff. So if you're looking at ADA now, ADA, of course, got into the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Yes, that is a huge deal, despite the fact that we were unable to actually close back into this resistance. And again, this is a huge level of resistance. And on top of that, Bitcoin did see a little bit of a minor pullback. So, we didn't get lucky in terms of that. But the way we're holding right now is what you want to be looking at. Before any of these negative comments coming in, honestly, we're going to continue to see negative comments regardless, even if the price is hitting all-time highs. There's obviously going to be haters that are going to be hating on certain projects. But if you're looking at ADA right now, our previous yearly highs which we set for ourselves on December 14th as well as December 29th, that exact same resistance is coming in the way of Cardano right now. You can literally see this for yourself. You can't make it up. That's the exact same resistance where we're facing. And if this is able to clear out, I think we will officially set a new yearly high and actually close back into that zone. And of course, this resistance doesn't just go back to last year. This kind of goes back to June of last year, and of course even prior to that, back in February of 2021, when things were going absolutely parabolic. So, this is what I want you guys to keep in mind. Of course, this resistance, there's the battle going on between the bulls and the bears, but this resistance is where your eyes should be on. As soon as the price of ADA is able to close its daily candle, which I'm having my fingers crossed for tomorrow, if it's able to do that, that's just a move of about only like 7% for us to hit a new yearly high. And if it's actually able to close its daily candle above here, I really am very confident that we will see Cardano going back above 70 cents to even potentially 80 cents and start heading towards some levels we haven't seen. And we need to see that close though, because of course right now, like I've said earlier, of course, even though Bitcoin is seeing a little bit of a minor pullback, there are a bunch of whales that are going to try their best to keep the price of ADA below the 78.6 fib zone. And because the significance of this resistance is because this is the official zone where this consolidation phase, I'm actually going to put this into perspective for you guys. This consolidation phase of about 661 days 661 days of consolidating below the 78.6 was officially broken out of yesterday. But the fact that we did not close above it, still, we can't completely, confirmation that, we are actually out of this bear market cycle. If we were able to close the daily candle yesterday, it would have been, the overall, consolidation phase in the bear market cycle is officially over. So that's how I'm currently analyzing the charts as of now. I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I'm very, very confident that the clock is ticking and we are going to see ADA seeing that move that a lot of people are anticipating. Sometimes the chart speaks to you, and right now the chart of ADA is speaking to me, and it is screaming for more upside. But do let me know in the comments down below what you guys personally think. And a lot of conversation revolving around what is the best layer 1 in the long haul. Of course, right now in terms of layer 1s, Solana is killing it. Sol is killing it. But in terms of developing, which is the biggest layer 1 and the best and most secure? And I was reading from some of the community members from the ADA community. Some were saying that ADA is the most secure, and the reason as to why people are saying this is because it does not have outages, and of course it's cheap on top of that, and it's DeFi as of now hasn't really blown up like the fact as some of the other chains have. And I see where people are coming from, and of course it's going to be a battle at the end of the day. But the way Solana has taken the space right now is just absolutely insane. And of course, right now it's still in the beta stage, and I think they can overcome that. We're seeing Coca-Cola, guys. We're seeing Coca-Cola and some big other names that are actually showing so much attention to Sol. So we can't really negatively look at that. Of course, that is a risk factor, and if that is a risk factor, if you are also a Solana holder and you're watching this ADA update, if that is the case, then that is something that you guys might not want to be investing in. Again, everyone has different risk factors and risk taking chances, and you can't just be the same as everyone. So it's up to everyone. It's case by case, but I think in the long haul they can really overcome that problem. But I understand where some of the community members are talking about that. Of course, we did see a little bit of an outage on Avalanche as well as on Solana, and that brings the question. Cardano hasn't seen any of that, so people are, especially the holders, are saying ADA is the best place to be developing coins. But let me know down below what you guys personally think on that. But on that note, I'm going to end the update. We'll see you tomorrow in CryptoZX, and peace out.